Hey, what's up, YouTube? Um, Been a while since I posted something, but I've always had some good response to when I do a quick, show and tell or video review about some random tool or something I bought. So I wanted to show off and talk about, my first impressions on this Big Red Jack, my Black Friday purchase this year that I picked up for 99 bucks at Crappy Tire, Canadian Tire, you know. So I bought this because I need something that could lift my truck. I've got this mixed Mr. Blacksmith. I mean, I've seen these under so many different brands. I'm pretty sure they all come out of the same factory, but it's a 1.5 ton low profile jack that I use to lift up my Tesla. But this wasn't working for my truck, didn't lift high enough. So saw this on sale and grabbed it. Lifts from 5 inches to 18 inches. I mean, it's a really solid piece of metal for 99 bucks overall. And so far I'm pretty happy with it. I'll throw up a picture of the ad, and I mean, you can still get this thing on Canadian Tire's website right now for $149, I believe. But I mean, I'm seriously pretty happy with it. It's not the most fancy. It's single piston. It's got this kind of sketchy gear drive for the valve, but it works. I mean, if you compare it to this one, which is a much higher end jack, you can see you got the double pistons down there. You've got a universal joint for the valve, and this thing lifts pretty fast. This one's pretty slow, and I'll show it off in a minute. But I mean, ultimately, this thing is basically a bottle jack flipped on its side, or laid down on its side. So you can see it's literally like they shrunk the base plate of a bottle jack, wedged it in there and braced it against some tabs there. But I mean, it does the job. It lifts, and I mean, really, if you need a decent quality jack that's better at least than one of these pieces of junk, don't buy these. They suck. They're not worth your time. I can honestly say I recommend this. All right, so quick verification. As advertised, 5-inch low point. Let's see how many pumps without any weight on it takes to get to the top. I don't know if you guys were counting, but that was 18 pumps. And I mean, I almost called that 18 and a half. So, as advertised. But compared to one of these higher quality jacks, let's see. So about 4.5 to get to max height there, and that's done because it's got dual pistons on it. This one's just got the single, and it's pretty basic how it's set up. It's basically just the mechanism off of a bottle jack adapted to be able to move with this lever. So threw the handle back on. We'll just let it down. Let's go try it out with some actual weight on it. All right, so I've got my jack positioned under my 08 quad cab Ram 1500. We're just gonna do a quick lift check. This is the first time this jack's actually lifting something. So let's see how this goes. I don't have full range of motion, so this will probably take a little bit. And front wheels are chalked, by the way, so we're being safe. All right, well, that wasn't too bad. A lot of pumping because that's just a single piston jack, but it did a good job. Lifted the truck up nicely. Didn't feel like I was, overdoing it in terms of effort. So, I mean, for your average at-home DIY jack, I'd say it's a good buy, especially if you can pick it up for 99 bucks. Let's just set her back down. Let's see. Well, you better be ready for that because as gentle as I was trying to be, it went. So there you go. That's the Big Red 3-ton Black Friday Canadian Tire Special Jack. Overall, I'd say I recommend it if you need a cheap jack, but you can spend a little more than the $50, $60 ones. And yeah, I mean, you definitely should. Don't buy those other pieces of junk. This is a good buy. 100% go grab it. It's item number from Big Red CT830025, so they probably made it specifically for Canadian Tire to hit a price point. I bet that part number is available from other retailers as well. And I mean, I'm not sponsored or anything in any way, shape, or form by Canadian Tire. Just a guy giving his opinion about something he bought. I'll flash up the listing on Canadian Tire's website again so you can find it easily. And I'll link that down in the description below just for your own convenience. Again, I make nothing. Just my opinion. I think it's a good buy. Definitely a recommend from me. Thanks, everyone.